Shut the door behind me. Behind that door are 5 vicious Russian gangsters, but I'm not the least bit rattled, because I've already figured out how they're gonna die. I start the timer. My name is McCall. I'm a retired Black Ops operative. After years drifting through a world of violence and danger, my soul has grown weary. To break free from the organization, I went to great lengths to fake my own death and came to Boston to live under the radar. Every day, I live a life so routine it borders on rigid. At 2 a.m. sharp, I'm always at that familiar coffee shop with my carefully prepared tea bags, sitting in the same exact spot. I align my book perfectly with the table's edge and arrange my utensils just so. These ritual-like habits are traces of my hidden past. It's in this coffee shop that I met Terry, a young prostitute controlled by the Russian mob. We'd chat briefly each time we crossed paths. I encouraged her to chase her dream of becoming a singer, telling her, "You can be anything you want to be." Though young, Terry's eyes often held a sadness beyond her years. She once gave me a CD of her own recordings, a flickering spark of her dreams. One night, as I was walking Terry home, her pimp suddenly appeared and slapped her hard across the face without a word. I started to intervene, but Terry insisted she was fine. The pimp, thinking I was a client, handed me his business card, saying he could find me someone better. Little did he know that this ignorant move would seal his own fate. After Terry was taken away that night, I never saw her again. The diner owner told me she was in intensive care. When I rushed to the hospital, I found Terry unconscious, her face so battered and swollen it was barely recognizable. Though I showed no outward anger, the calmest people are often the most dangerous. From Terry's friend Mandy, I learned they'd been trafficked since childhood, forced into prostitution with no freedom whatsoever. Terry had been beaten nearly to death for fighting back against the client. Staring at the CD she'd given me, I wrestled with whether to keep hiding in the shadows or step up and act. In the end, I chose the latter. I went to the address on the business card and calmly offered my entire life savings, $9,800, to buy Terry's freedom. The gang leader just laughed and hurled insults at me.
Take your fucking money and go back to your house and jerk yourself up 9,800 times, and then you come crawling back here to talk to me, huh? She will be used up by then for sure. Maybe then I will let you have it for nothing.
Faced with their refusal, I turned and walked toward the door. I paused for a moment, then locked it from the inside. My eyes swept across every person in the room and every object I could use.
16 seconds.
Then I started the timer on my watch. Using a glass, a bottle, and a knife from the scene, I took down all 5 gangsters in record time. Clean and efficient. When it was over, I glanced at my watch, and a flicker of dissatisfaction crossed my face. I was 3 seconds slower than usual.